Now then, we're on with just checking the rockers on this 275 International, and what it says in the book is do 1, 2, 3 and 5 when 1 is on top dead center. Well, both of these valves are closed and the rockers are loose. So I've got a 20 thou gauge here. So this is just a rough test because apparently it's supposed to be 20 thou when the engine's hot. Now that one is a bit looser, yeah, and of course things will tighten up as things get hot, and that one's a bit looser, but these ones I'd say are a bit on the tight side, but oh, I don't know, they're not bad, put it like that. That one's a bit tight, so I think we'll undo that there. With a socket maybe. Oh, that is tight. Let's move that torch out of the way. That is awful tight. There's no need for it to be that tight. I need a screwdriver in a moment, but let's just, yeah, that slot there has moved a bit. That's a bit better. It's a slack 20, which will do for the moment. Let me get a screwdriver. So I thought I'd check these first and then probably start her up with the rocker box off and warm her up then. Just depends how much oil flirts around. That is better on that one. So we've got 1, 2, 3 and 5. What's number 3 like? Yeah, that's plenty. In fact, number 5 I'd say it's a bit loose. In fact, I'd say it's a lot loose. Right. We still want it on a loose 20. That was very loose. Where's that spanner? Right. That's nearly it. That was very, very loose. Yeah, that's a slack 20. That'll do. Because as I say, you know, things warm up, things expand and contract and do all sorts of things. And the gaps, but it says in the book 20 thou, well, that's 20 thousandths of an inch hot, which is a bit weird. So we've done 1, 2, 3 and 5. Now we need to turn the engine over, and you can't really get to the crank nut at all, so we're going to have to just wind her over. So it's when number 4 is at top dead center, which is this one here. So let's just wind her over on the starter a bit. Where's the starting lever? There we go. They're both loose. That'll do. That was a bit weird, but there you go. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, that's a loose 20, and that's a loose 20. And then we've got number 4. Yeah, which is good. And number 6. Number 6 feels a bit tight. Yeah, okay. So let's slacken off number 6. I'm assuming we're right on top dead centre, and it would have stopped on the compression. Right, that plane's moved away. That is a loose 20. That'll do. Right. Now the thing is, I'm just going to give this a bit of a wipe down, and then I'm going to start this with the rocker box off and just see what happens. We might get too much oil everywhere, in which case I have to put the rocker box back on. But really, I just want to check that. And another plane. Right, the engine's warmed up. I put the rocker box back on because it was just flinging oil everywhere. Yeah, 1, 2. That's a little bit loose. And 5. Yeah, just slightly on the loose side, but. And it's warm. I think maybe that one is a bit too loose. Number 3. I can't remember, was that the one that we slackened off a bit? I don't think so. I can't remember now. No, I think it was number 2. That's too tight. That will do nicely. Spanner. So, and number 5. Yeah, it feels a bit slack. It's not bad though. That was the one that was slack already, so I think we need to tighten it up a bit more. Spanner. a little bit on the tight side, just slightly. Obviously, as the cams wear and the valve faces wear and everything, well, the valve faces as they wear, it means that the valve goes deeper in the head, which closes up the gap. But if the cams wear, then it doesn't lift as far, but it only wears on the top of the lobe, not on the bottom, on the base, so you don't get as much difference there. I think that's a bit better. Yeah, I'd say that was a bit on the loose side now. Right, number 2 is a bit on the loose side now. Now it's warmed up. I'd say that was pretty good. There we go. Yeah, excellent. So yeah, that's tight. That's tight. Yeah. And number 5. Just check that number 5 again. Yeah, that's gone tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. Just goes to show that's good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yep. Okay, I'm going to do the other lot. I'm going to get to top dead center on number 4 and check the other ones, but you get the idea. And it's a bit of a filthy old job, so then I've got to just clean all this lot up and pop the rocker box back on. And the rocker box is not light, it's cast iron, which is good in one ways, rather than the old Morris Minor rocker boxes, which is just a bit of pressed tin. Well, there you go. Anyway, hopefully this will improve the starting a bit, because we've been having, over the years, it's gradually got a bit worse and a bit worse and a bit worse, and that's why I got the injectors done. So we're just chasing a problem on a very old engine. Anyway, hopefully you found this interesting. I might not have been truly right on top dead center, but it's a guide. Yeah, and I haven't got a starting handle for this, and it's got a starting handle dog on the end of the crank, on the front of the crank, so you really can't get in there, and there's loads of stuff in the way. You can't get in there to turn the engine over, unless of course there's a cover somewhere for the flywheel, in which case then you could get a lever on that. Right, comments, discussion, hear what you got to say, and I'll catch up with you very soon. Cheers for now.